Archangel Gabriel, do not allow yourself to dwell in past patterns. Dear one, as you move through your life, you are given many opportunities for growth. There may have been times when you chose ways of behavior which now seem inappropriate and may even cause you great pain when you think of them. You may also have a sense of guilt for the pain you feel you caused others. You are here at this place and time, reading these words to know that it is time to accept the choices you made in the past and to move on with your life. You were doing the best you could at the time. What occurred in the past is over. To continue to beat yourself up or wish you had done things differently serves no purpose. There comes a time for forgiveness, and this is what is necessary before you can make the changes you want for your future. When you continue to relive past experiences, it keeps you dwelling in those patterns of behavior, even if you are no longer acting them out. It is necessary to clear those patterns through compassion, not forgiveness. Forgiveness is love in action. It is a cleansing balm which can soothe the tattered places of your mind. There is no person on earth who, as a child of God, does not deserve forgiveness. All that you have been through and all the actions you have taken up at this moment have taught you lessons you have needed to learn. This is true for everyone. You will continue to receive the same lessons over and over, even if there is a slight variation in the form, until you do learn them. It is helpful to remember your life is a huge school, where learning experiences are given in every moment to bring you to the peace and light of the divine presence within you. At a certain point in life, the peace of God is more important than anything else. All the choices you make will be made from the inner awareness. Does this bring me closer to peace? It is helpful to pray for others that they too might also find this place of peace within themselves. Joy is found in total forgiveness. It can free you to live your life in the present moment, because you will no longer be looking back at what occurred in the past or worrying about the future. When you find yourself living wholly in the moment, an energy is released within you. You can find passion for living and a connection to the source of all your good. From this place, all the decisions you make and the actions you take will be for the highest good of all concerned. From this place, you can find the peace you have been searching for. It is in this moment right now, and it is within you. Practice. Take the time to look at what is worrying you or what things in your life caused you pain when you remember them. It can be helpful to make a list or write a letter to God or to the angels and say all that you want about that subject. Don't hold back. It's okay to go on and repeat yourself. The important thing is that you clear your mind and emotions. It may be helpful to picture yourself as a small child who did something which was not appropriate. Forgive this child of God, for if you had known how to do it differently, you would have. This is true for others involved in any situation. Forgive their inner child, even if you cannot forgive their actions. When you feel complete, sit quietly and breathe balanced breaths. Call on the angels of light and love to be with you and guide your way. Next, pray to your higher power and ask for forgiveness for those actions that may still cause you pain. Ask that you might feel God's forgiveness at the deepest level of your being. Have an intention to heal all experiences within you from the past, so you may now live in peace. When you have this intention, the flow of energy in your life will move in the way that will reflect your highest good. In this truth, you can trust. Free yourself by forgiving the past, accepting the present moment as it is, and allowing miracles to be your future. This is as it shall be when you remember your inspiration for today. Do not dwell in past patterns. Simply accept those choices and move ahead. Thoughts. My dear friends, we love you so very much. The world is topsy-turvy now. In mid-May, you were catalyzed to bring to the surface that which you have ignored within yourselves. As a result, you may suddenly notice old patterns of behavior that no longer serve you, feelings that you have stuffed or gifts, talents, and desires that you no longer wish to ignore. The emotional pressures within humanity had risen to such an extent that your Mother Earth had to release them to volcanic action. As above, so below. Now the lava continues to bubble up and find its way back to the ocean, cooling and forming new land. What is rising up inside of you is helping you find your way back to oceans of love, in changing the landscape of your hearts and lives as well. It is not a time to ignore what is rising up from your depths, but rather a time to explore those previously dormant feelings, desires, and dreams. It is a very good time to take inventory of your minds, hearts, and lives. It is a good time to take an honest look, both within and without, to become clear about what behaviors, thoughts, people, and circumstances contribute to a loving and joyful experience of life versus those which do not. All choices eventually lead you back to love. Why not pick the paths that allow you to experience it now? Look at your lives now, and with great self-honesty. If you like, take time to reflect upon the following questions. What thoughts about life bring me great joy? What thoughts cause me pain? What in my life brings me great joy? How can I do or be around more of that? What in my life causes me pain? How can I shift out of that reality? Do I need to change my own thoughts? Do I need to speak up kindly? Do I need to move out of a situation that is no longer working? What have I always wanted to try or do but have put off? How might I start taking steps to manifest those experiences? Your lives, dear ones, are in your own hands. However, as your human saying goes, if you do what you have always done, and we would add, if you think what you've always thought, you get what you have always got. It is time to evaluate both in our inner and your outer world and begin to make appropriate changes. You need not grow through pain. You have the willingness, the courage, and the faith to release what no longer supports your joy then. Like lava laying down new land, you will have allowed your past to pave the way to a more beautiful and joyful future. God bless you. We love you so very much. The angels.